What's up, hippos? It is AltaHippo here, bringing you some Black Ops 3 gameplay. That sounds so weird rolling off the tongue. Anyways, I just got on, started playing with some people, and I did surprisingly well, better than I usually do. It's just some people I met on Facebook that wanted to play. The first video, I believe, is with the KN44, and then the rest of the video is with the Locust. I'm just trying to get the gold camo on the Locust at the moment, so there's probably what looks like a lot of camping in this video at the end, but I do get pretty good kills. There's not very much talking, so I'm gonna play some music in here, and the music is by my friend MC Whack. He's a real close friend of mine. He's really cool. He raps a lot. So I'll put the link in the description, and if you enjoy his content, go check out his YouTube channel. But yeah, guys, if you can, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, hit that little bell button so you know when I go live, upload, blah blah blah. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I love you, and peace.
I had hopes and dreams and goals, but washed away, gone cold. Now I'm sitting back, watching reality take its course, as I'm filled with remorse. From what I've told, you can get anything if you all be bold. But then this world will have you encircled, hidden from what you fought for, so you're left to be ignored, trapped in an alternate dimension like Mordor. So in this world, it seems it's fate for you to get implored and adored if you look the right way or say the right things. Not if you ever work hard and practice for your dreams. If you speak your mind clearly, you're supposed to be seen and not discarded from the scene. Human beings are supposed to be treated equally, but human beings can't see this so simply, with all these celebrities and our natural tendencies. So I'll watch as my hopes and dreams leave with the flow of the sea. You guys did this to me deliberately. You all discarded me from wanting me to be somebody. Well, hopefully I can make you dreams to turn this wasted time into something. I can tell I'm at my deathbed, cause I've hit every dead end this world has to send. Maybe I was being stupid and ignorant about my life being different. Maybe I should have stuck with the crowd and always been proud, but it's something my brain wouldn't have allowed. I've always pictured me stealing the crown, not just falling down without me finishing my route. With all my life never able to surmount. Now only my dream is for it all to work out. Just somehow, someday, I'll have my dreams a reality. But for now that seems too extreme for a normality. Naturally, it's something we read in a magazine or a fantasy, as we live so lazily, saying, damn, that man's a masterpiece. Why can't we be any of these men on the screen? I'm at my grave trying to hold in these screams, after me losing all my hopes and dreams, leaving with the flow of the sea, left me to believe in nothing for me to perceive. This is arguably the worst feeling a human being could ever receive. When pleading for something, a man at his grave, bleeding and screaming, only wants to be living, but you misleading me to making me life a whole new meaning. Now what I'm seeing is beating me, leaving me speaking. I'm at my grave, still trying to save to my dreams that went away yesterday, hoping for the day to come to get back what I loved, and not having my dreams undone, and just have one of my dreams complete and one. Cause I'm done with having none and having to run to hopefully being someone. Maybe I just choked and lost my hopes, but all I know is my dreams are 6 feet below. And no, I have no more bros. All this is just my audio, just all that could be gone tomorrow. This may be my last time in the studio, or the last moment you hear me more. From Buffalo to Sacramento, or wherever you hear me on the radio. Cause I don't think I can handle a couple of ample or being tackled in a rap scandal, when I could have gambled everything for what is assembled. But I'm way too fragile and ramble, just an example of a person who's been trampled. Strangled for comic relief from the other person's angles, wishing for some tranquil, but that's all being thankful, but you dropped it like an angel. Maybe I found a savior, maybe I found it later, but I'll push myself to be greater, using every pen and paper till I've made my creator. Will I even notice my behavior, making every hater's the failures? I won't even be a lifesaver, I'll be an appraiser, hoping to be the player or the rhyming calculator. So I'll be at my grave, but I just want to learn how to change, to obliterate this rap game and dedicate every moment I make to music. From what I say to what I think, that'll be my last dream, as I go to claim my pen writing name.
shooting blanks. Life is going inhumane, like old jello going insane. So get on your knees and scream my name. Living for other people's pain, now I stab it with shanks till nothing remains. I leave my friends strained and left no name. So you should be afraid, cause I'm walking the streets blood stained, looking for the next person to be changed, so I'm detained. But I wish my insanity could be explained. I never felt this enraged, it's like something enslaved wants to invade my life and make it very deranged, and go off like a hand grenade till there's nothing left to devastate. So don't go and agitate, cause you don't want to see the aggravated alternate. That's something he won't tolerate, and he'll take out your vertebrae through your prostate. That's something you can't illustrate, like Clay K-Day and Curry off of Golden State. I started to medicate and meditate, but that makes it want to exterminate and assassinate and make my old self to hibernate. So when he's coming, there's no escape, so you better evacuate. No, don't be brave, cause it will hesitate to make you suffocate and leave your body to rot away. I guess I'm a little bit crazy. I guess I'm a little bit insane. Yes, I'm going insane. Yes, I'm going crazy. I guess I'm a little bit crazy. I guess I'm a little bit insane. Yes, I'm going insane. Yes, I'm going crazy. Going a little bit crazy, come babies, ladies, and anyone afraid of me. So watch out, things could get bloody while I'm laughing like something was funny, saying, oh, this is lovely, now where should I bury these bodies? Nobody can stop me, so I try to stand up and be somebody. Just back, relax, it'll all be over shortly, but it might stretch to the morning. So let's get some blood to squirt off my meds, cause it made my mind really hurt. But it's okay, I'm technically a nurse, but kind of the worst, cause one time I made an appendix burst, but it wasn't on purpose at first. It was only deliberate when it was pierced. Then you can say came the tears, but what was left was my fears. I was finally proud when I looked in the mirror. I saw a natural leader, so I started going into theaters, beating people with sneakers till they had a seizure. Then put them in freezers, cause they usually had a fever. But that's after a liter of either didn't work either. I guess I'm just sick in the head, laying on the bed, it was thought blood red and a smile started to spread. Just kidding, I didn't have a bed, I was always tied up in the shed, but that's after my whole grade was dead, the day after I lost my meds. I guess that's how I lost my edge. Some days I just want a normal life, just go and write about lifestyle lights, never argue or fight, and sleep perfectly normal at night. But no, I have to be ill or get angry and kill. When you do so much that you only thrill, but still, maybe I'll be normal if I take the pill. Nope, it's still strange, with every nerve in my brain, I guess I'll always be insane. I'll take it to my grave and die this way, so I guess I'm my last victim today. I'll finally kill the one I hate, survive, but remember these words I say. I guess I'm a little bit crazy. I guess I'm a little bit insane. Yes, I'm going insane. Yes, I'm going crazy.
That was a bad dream.
Why is hardcore so much easier than I remember? Oh, you fucking bitch ass. You guy camping in your spawn.
I'm sick of these no-show gimmicks, and I mimic rhymes I spin like it was already someone else's decision. No, I studied for precision. I did start off missing, but now I'm hitting. Now it's my only mission for a collision with these people who are dissing. So next time say it to my face instead of going behind my back saying you hate. Now that was your only mistake, cause you thought I'd break, but you're fake. So why'd I even make you shake when what I say will cause another great Chilean earthquake? Don't know what that is? Let's go back to history before you're deleting emails like Hillary, except you sent one to me. Let's just say it happened in 1960 before your parents made you with pussy and whiskey. Oh, and tell your mom I'm back and ask if she missed me. While you were working on A to Z so clearly, I was already saying rhymes so simply. So next time you say you murdered my family, you'll be starting your own great catastrophe. And the rest will say I'm a masterpiece while you drown in the sea or get buried in the Middle East. Cause MC Wax steps up, he doesn't flee, he learns from defeat. Thinks before he speaks, and he's 17 so he surely hasn't reached his peak. Working hard while you try to get some sleep. You have goals and dreams, but you're still one of the sheep. Cause you don't put the countless hours into what you'll be. You just hope to be the main character in the scene, making all the money. So prove me wrong, go and be somebody instead of hating to be a nobody. Cause right now you're way too cocky, when under everything you're way too sloppy. And remember next time who you're talking to when you say someone writes in copies. Just stand up and try at anything. Screw it, why don't you try the rap game? You've already got to start by going to blame other people for ruining the name, and going to blame other people for building your shame. For that you get to be by one of the fakes, such as Drake in the Wall of Fame. That seems to be the path that you're pursuing, cause we've all been losing, but I chose to keep trying and doing while you sit and complain, hoping it gets you moving. Believe me, I've heard a lot of people like you be booing, say my rhymes are foolish. When the song blows up, needing some coolant, so haters who you fooling. Well, it gets me, cause you push me from shooting to cruising. All you refuting that I'm amusing in this mask is not an illusion. I only choose to keep pursuing my life towards one great conclusion, so I'm happy with what I'm doing. And that brings up, what do? You sit in your parents' basement drinking Mountain Dew with cans of chewing lube, saying you're a PC user, when 2 days a week you're a McDonald's worker, and dropped out of high school cause you're not a learner. So you've got no life, no goals in sight, and it seems you think life's alright cause your parents paid for your life to be your guide, and if they got broke you wouldn't know where to go, cause you've got no bros and nobody to help you with the life that you chose. So you're stuck in the gutter and gonna lose. You'll probably give up when life gets hard. That's why you seclude yourself in your parents' garage. Then you get fired from your job and then say life goes and robs. When you really put no effort into your shot, then your last hope is to belittle people on the internet hoping to make you hot. Well, it's not. It's only gonna make no one miss you when you're gone.
Lost in a maze with no escape, hopping back and forth, looking for a break, but all I get is these lies in my face. Locked in a dream, never too awake. It seems all the minds are lost in the time left behind. Think of a one of a kind, ignoring the signs, spent on all of our life, lost in the lies. Have you ever seen how life really is without lies and gimmicks? I don't think anyone has since the Kardashians and the government listening in. They built this so-called perfect society while they stalk us like we're celebrities by social security or your phone's activity. That isn't freedom, it's just a hypocrisy, ruled by the government's eyes watching you. So welcome to the land of the free and opportunity, saying there's only a few rules with the choices you choose, but if you take one sip of booze, that's one job you'll lose. So life's like a noose, always tight, never loose. Even if you try to stay hidden, your position's always given. We are a democracy, but we don't want your opinion, cause you're just 1 in 7 billion. It's so simple, so listen. We're just lost in the lies of the government's disguise. Little lambs in the government's plan of the one big ride. Little pieces in the game they lead in. We're just lost in the lies. Too offensive and belligerent, making us ignorant. And I'm not being figurative, cause we're lost in the lies, making us a hindrance. Only staring at the appearance of our existence while we call ourselves brilliant. But we're really too resilient to face the facts. Of us not to have control of our future or past. It's something we wish we had, that's why I wrote this rap. So you can realize life's lies and see the trap of life running you like a track. This has got my head running laps, with people saying MC whack, calm down, relax. Though these lies will make me panic when I see the world as it is, and chaotic and satanic. Like how did we manage to make it this far as humans? Just as students to lies amusement. They say we can be anybody, we just need to try and believe. But what if you do that and don't succeed? You see, there is no key to success in this country. Only if you're lucky can you ever become somebody. Only you know buddies. Isn't life so lovely with everybody as your enemy but not so lonely? While the secret paparazzi chase you down like the kamikaze, or the bacteria on your body, it's all Illuminati, acting so godly and they ain't so sorry. That if you know the name of the game they playing, they lock you up like you're insane in the membrane. But the knowledge will remain in your brain, just keep your mind in the same lane. One different aim and you'll be released from the plane, back to your normal life again. Lost in the lies of everyone's eyes, like I am the only guy who sees why I can't abide by the ride of the people's lies to go and hide against every lie. All I got is me and what I write, and that's alright with me as long as I believe in me at the end of the scene. Don't care if you call me mean, I still have my own meaning that I'm believing, and I don't care what the newspaper read, cause all I've got is me. Lost in the lies as the leaders go and hide, my old self is lost. No more Josh, whack is all that talks, cause he's too wise to get caught in the lies. But he still gets lost in the lies after all cost. I still get lost like who's Josh? Just this crazy guy who does no drugs or alcohol, plays life balls to the wall and never will withdraw. It seems in history all the strong are willed are to fall. But let's see how far whack can stand tall and not go back to being Josh, unspecial like Moss, but learned and fought for everything he had at once at all costs. Then he got lost, forgetting what he's been taught. With Whack coming out saying the truth, we don't care if we lose, as long as what he said stuck with you. To help you choose better moves, but most of you will go and prove that everyone out there lies to you.
Fucking hell.
UAV inbound.
What?
Going wacko, going psycho, going schizo, and maybe a little bit delusional and mental, like someone put a screwdriver through my temple. I used to be normal, play sports, but I was horrible, so I started ignoring the fundamentals, chasing people with pencils till I made them tremble, and they said I resembled the devil. So when you see me, be careful, cause the last person who said I was bearable found themselves in a barrel full of chemical E, which decomposes body, leaving nothing for the autopsy. So take a step back, this man's got whack doing crazy acts. Believe me, I'm a maniac. Just ask the police dispatch what I can do with an axe, matching oil rags while overdose on Xanax. It's like I was born in rehab, making everyone mad. That's why my normality wouldn't last, so it came in this aftermath. A crazy guy who likes to rap, getting crazier by every minute in the past. My mind just turns way too fast. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed with a blast, cutting my brain stem in half. But it's like there's no gas. I guess I'll always say it's a secret trait for my mind to accelerate, like it was fate. My mind started to create MC Wack when my mind started to rake. So how can people hate and say MC Wack was a mistake when no decision was made in the first place? I'll admit it was something I'd erased, but it's already too late, cause he's out trying to illustrate that you fakes are lightweights, but you don't need no teammates to put you in checkmate. Now I know he started to activate when things started to sophisticate, to retaliate by starting to annihilate anyone who stupidly demonstrates what they regurgitate. Cause when they communicate, they contaminate anyone who's listening. Now do I need to explain my reasoning? Are you finally awakening and seeing the people who are poisoning and weakening human beings, making you gain feelings for something you ain't even needing? Or are you still thinking what you're hearing is whack? Maybe I am a lunatic, but then the rest of you are dying and sick, only listening to critics, not focusing on life and living it. Well, you'll be working for a while if you want the approval of the public. You're not focused on life as it is, while seeking a life of riches, but how to get money is a mystery, isn't it? You need a plan to stop dreaming and being stupid. You need to take command and be ruthless. That's the only way to be successful at this. You can never ball up your fists and quit, you gotta stick with it. Stand in front of what you spit. Through all these hard decisions, don't listen to other people's opinions, they ain't in your position. So only you should know what you should be fixing. But you do need correction to be finishing your mission. You can't go with no corrected mistakes and be winning. Well, who am I to say this, cause I'm crazy? Acting like Marshall in the 80s, so call me the new age shady. But maybe there's a reason I work daily, cause lately you have to go in bravely, otherwise you leave in frailty. Human beings being weak and ill-minded, always reminded that what you seek can be achieved, but blinded cause you need to be trying to be minded. Otherwise you're just worthlessly riding, trying to believe in your dreams can become a reality. But it's your life, you can choose it the way you want. You can make it rough and tough by never doing enough, or you can master every stunt and push yourself above. You just have to never give up. I had hopes and dreams and goals, but washed away, gone cold. Now I'm sitting back, watching reality take its course, as I'm filled with remorse. From what I've told, you can get anything if you all be bold. But then this world will have you encircled, hidden from what you fought for, so you're left to be ignored, trapped in an alternate dimension like Mordor. So in this world, it seems it's fate for you to get implored and adored if you look the right way or say the right things. Not if you ever work hard and practice for your dreams. If you speak your mind clearly, you're supposed to be seen and not discarded from the scene. Human beings are supposed to be treated equally, but human beings can't see this so simply, with all these celebrities and our natural tendencies. So I'll watch as my hopes and dreams leave with the flow of the sea. You guys did this to me deliberately. You all discarded me from wanting me to be somebody. Well, hopefully I can make new dreams to turn this wasted time into something. I can tell I'm at my deathbed, cause I've hit every dead end this world has to send. Maybe I was being stupid and ignorant about my life being different. Maybe I should have stuck with the crowd and always been proud, but it's something my brain wouldn't have allowed. I've always pictured me stealing the crown, not just falling down without me finishing my route. With all my life never able to surmount, now only my dream is for it all to work out. Just somehow, someday, I'll have my dreams a reality. But for now that seems too extreme for a normality. Naturally, it's something we read in a magazine or a fantasy, as we live so lazily, saying damn, that man's a masterpiece. Why can't we be any of these men on the screen? I'm at my grave trying to hold in these screams, after me losing all my hopes and dreams, leaving with the flow of the sea, left me to believe in nothing for me to perceive. This is arguably the worst feeling a human being could ever receive, when pleading for something, a man at his grave, bleeding and screaming, only wants to be living, but you misleading me to making me life a whole new meaning. Now what I'm seeing is beating me, leaving me speaking. I'm at my grave, still trying to save to my dreams that went away yesterday, hoping for the day to come to get back what I loved, and not having my dreams undone, and just have one of my dreams complete and one. Cause I'm done with having none and having to run to hopefully being someone. Maybe I just choked and lost my hopes, but all I know is my dreams are 6 feet below. And no, I have no more bros. All this is just my audio, just all that could be gone tomorrow. This may be my last time in the studio, or the last moment you hear me more. From Buffalo to Sacramento, or wherever you hear me on the radio. Cause I don't think I can handle a couple of ample or being tackled in a rap scandal, when I could have gambled everything for what is assembled. But I'm way too fragile and ramble, just an example of a person who's been trampled. Strangled for comic relief from the other person's angles, wishing for some tranquil, but that's all being thankful, but you dropped it like an angel. Maybe I found a savior, maybe I found it later, but I'll push myself to be greater, using every pen and paper till I've made my creator. Will I even notice my behavior, making every hater's the failures? I won't even be a lifesaver, I'll be an appraiser, hoping to be the player or the rhyming calculator. So I'll be at my grave, but I just want to learn how to change, to obliterate this rap game and dedicate every moment I make to music. From what I say to what I think, that'll be my last dream, as I go to claim my pen writing name.
I don't know what's happening to me. Where are you taking me? What is this? Who are you? Where am I?
Listen, I'm going to tell you a few things and let you go, so take a seat.
What's going on? What is this place?
Listen, have you ever wondered if what you're seeing is what you're truly seeing, and what you're hearing is what you're truly hearing?
Cause I've learned hearing and seeing aren't believing, they're just misconceiving and really have no meaning. What if you said no to all your feelings? They didn't care that you're bleeding, cause it's life appealing with love, hate, and all those feelings. Don't forget you got pain going through the ceiling. Maybe we should wake up and just stop this dreaming. So does life really have a meaning? Cause I think people are using random reasons as a help with concealing, but I'm revealing this to you to let you rethink every choice you choose. Does it really matter if we lose? Does it really matter if we hit the snooze or choose a life of booze? Well, apparently we only got one shot. Well, who's not to say we got a lot? Cause I have no issue with sitting to rot. But this is just a different thought with only time as my prop. So why don't we start a lifestyle boycott and say no to being top? We can be anything like an astronaut. What if you want to be a cop? You shot Bob. Just look at me, I wanted to be an astrophysicist, but I spit mad sentences when I really suffer from innocence, but stuck deep inside as a supremacist. So is life significant or just ridiculous? I wrote this to activate your stimulus. Does that make me villainous or does that mean I'm vigilant? For saying life's ambiguous and more so meaningless. We live in the mountains but we're afraid of sharks. We live in the light but we're afraid of the dark. We live in a lovely society but afraid to give our hearts. I guess it's the way us humans are. We're afraid to play our cards and set back by meaningless remarks. We aren't even smart. We let emotions and feelings tear us apart. So I hope when you leave, you question things you see and learn not to believe everything you read or hear people speak. I guess the motive when you leave is to speak.
What is life? Is it really wrong or right? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight?
Humans are scared while I'm contemplating if life's even real. My head's just turning like a Ferris wheel, thinking there's no good or evil, only deceitful people and clever people. All in my brain treated as equals, filled with people who cheat and do things illegal. But is really such thing as cheating? Cause cheating is the urge to wanna be unbeaten. Now isn't that what schools be speaking? That you should strive for the urge to be unbeaten? Now you see why life itself is very deceiving, but I guess it's what makes it appeasing and intriguing. That's why life goes on, just the thought of living through rights and wrongs. Hopefully now you know why I sang this song, cause there's no reason to be headstrong when you don't even belong. I hope you realize this now, cause I'm gone.
What is life? Is there really wrong or right? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight? What is life? Is there really wrong or right? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight? Should I really be afraid of the moonlight?
This battle is ours to lose.
Oh, shit. We're over in barn. Oh, teammate, you almost died. Oh, damn. My own teammate killed me. Oh, never mind.
Be advised, hostile care package overhead. Friendly UAV inbound. Care package inbound.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Change the tempo. Watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them. We bringing it with passion. Smashing. You should just move to my groove. Case in point. Watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready. You know we're header. A music motivator.
Yo, I know some of you guys don't have any friends to back you up. This is for you. Life in the back of the pack, like I lack something I never had. Always last and left in the back, set out to be an outcast. That's the lifestyle we're living in. All you need is family and friends to get through ends and ends. But what happens when all you have is nothing? How are you supposed to turn that to something? Cause I see nothing to be loving, but that's just me. Now you can believe anything you want to see. I guess the difference between you and me is I give outcasts a whole new meaning. So what you're seeing is a man tired of bleeding, ready to be completing what he's needing. So when you see me on the TV with a trophy in my keeping, you'll be screaming that that's a kid you used to be teasing. Now that's guilt that you're feeling, cause in high school you said I was a useless man breathing. I guess this is the outcast life, pushed out of sight, so I started to write and write, cause that's the only thing that gave me pride. But you kept pushing me to hide, but that's alright, cause I wouldn't have reached this height when I spit on this mic if you guys would have actually respected my life. Now it's my 12th year of Broadwater High, and you guys still put on a disguise when you lie about what's on your mind. Don't say no, I can see through your lies in your eyes.
I'm living life as an outcast, surrounded by those friendships I never had. Living life as an outcast.
I guess I'm gonna get used to being alone. With only raps is what I show. So think before you say I have nothing to live for. I don't care if I go back to being ignored, cause I know my future will go and soar. From me making precision out of every decision to get the award. But I know you won't listen, so I guess I am just dreaming of me leading. So I guess I am a useless man breathing, reaching but only seizing and receiving the outcast meaning. Exiled from friendship and left in depression, but I need no attention because I've already got my blessing. But I'm still fetching for the cure for loneliness. I don't care if I'm the best, I just want some friends who will stick truthfully with me in the end. And I know I've said I don't need this, but when you've been backstabbed and messed with, you want people to keep their distance, but you also need people for their assistance. It's like a mental collision over every decision, but I'm just taking what is given and speaking what is written.
Living life as an outcast. Living life as an outcast. Nothing will ever last. All those friendships you ever had, just put it in your past and forget about everything you've ever had.
I don't know how much I can say you led me this way, like I was betrayed, but for that I need friends in the first place. But since the beginning you sent me outside in disgrace, now being alone is my only place. If only everyone had a taste of what I face on a daily basis, but you guys are too busy getting wasted. Instead of being gracious, you think you're an inspiration, but show no dedication to anything you're facing. Just wait till you have to find an occupation after you failed your high school education. So congratulations, all that high school fame took you to the lane to give you nothing to claim, and now you're the only one to blame for the mistakes you made. Since I wasn't with the fools, my mind stayed trained on resetting the pain you gave, and having you step back like an outcast for the one thing to remain. Cause when you display every mistake I make, it makes me so enraged, but I'd be insane if I tried to let that anger out and put you in your place. Cause I end up with a jaw displaced, so I figure this way I can show all the balls of hate, and showing that in the end you'll be the one to break. So think about that when you aggravate the alienated advocate, cause I can demonstrate in a limited amount of hate, but I'll just leave it in my brain.
Living life as an outcast.
Get a camera, guys.
Living life as an outcast. Nothing will ever last. All those friendships you ever had, just put it in your past and forget about everything you've ever had.
You keep like killing that teammate though. That helps me out. Oh. I was trying to sneak. I'm trying to be a sneaky snake. I don't even know if Tater's still talking. Alright, cool. Nope.
Rub my pussy and my quit.
Shut up.
Hey, don't die.
Care package inbound. UAV inbound. Hellstorm inbound. This battle is ours to lose. Don't! Hostile UAV spotted. Hostile care package overhead. Friendly HCXD deployed. Friendly care package incoming.
Oh wait, what? How the fuck did we win? Okay.